We are at the Blue Pool in Wareham. This is their gift shop. And we're going to go to their tea room. And then we're going to have a look around the Blue Pool, whatever that is. I'm guessing it's a pool that looks blue. Anyway, going to get something to eat first. We've ordered a steak pasty, a chicken and leek pasty, a shortbread, a coffee, and a cup of tea. And we're in this little tea room. So we're going to have a little munch on that before we go for a walk. We've had our food. And here we are at the Blue Pool. It looks a little bit green to me rather than blue, but then the sun's not out at the moment and it's raining a little bit. Oh, did you hear that? That's a funny noise, isn't it? Looks very, very beautiful though. But I'm sure if the sun was shining on it, it would look more bluer. Anyway, we're gonna have a little walk round, see what there is to see. Yeah, the nature reserve. Let's have a go. So it has started to rain, but because we're in the forest, oh, nice little pond there. Because we're in the forest, we're pretty much covered. So that's nice. But it's a lovely woodland walk. Very pretty. Lots of things for the kids to do as well. Lots of little things for them to look out for. But a very pretty place. That bit over there looks like my garden before I strimmered all the bracken. It's all down now. It's so green. There's another pond on our walk. And you've got the lily pads and they're got the flowers there. Really pink, yeah. Lovely. A big old pond. Really pretty. This view here definitely makes us feel like we're in America. Stunning. Definitely looks more bluer now. That is beautiful though. That is really pretty. And everywhere you look, which is really nice, they dot seats around. So if you feel like having a picnic outside, perfect. They're everywhere. Seats are everywhere. Really nice, beautiful spots as well to have just stunning views to look at. Here's another view of the lake. We've kind of been walking round on the top and then coming back down along the bottom and then finding other paths to walk along to come back up again. So just been making sure we're covering all the areas. And look, more benches in beautiful spots. Imagine having a sandwich and a cup of tea, sat down here looking at looking at the beach. Not the beach, the lake. Well, there's a bit of a beach, but beautiful, isn't it? So we've decided just walking around the pool is not enough. So we're going to walk to Corfe Castle, which is just over 2.25 miles away, and back again. The gates close here at 6, so it's only just gone 2. That gives us plenty of time to get there and back. So off we go. And before you know it, we're in the middle of nowhere. Which is just where I like to be. Got a barn over there by the looks of it, but that's it. Seen a sign just a minute ago that said 2.25. Walked a few hundred metres, went to 2.5. But we think it's 2.5. On our walk we've got some deer, beautiful deer. They're looking at us, we're looking at them. Behind that tree is probably another 6 or 7. It's quite a lot there. They're very cute. There's our wildlife for the day. Yeah, a few babies with them, which is really beautiful. As you can see, this is quite overgrown here. 1 minute we're in fields with nothing around. Next minute, climbing through bracken. Bit of fun. Wow, it's really overgrown. Don't think many people walk this. Haven't done for a while anyway. Ooh, and it's a bit arduous as well, a bit muddy. Got to be careful where we step. Across this very green algae lake here. God, it's quite a size to it. Very pretty. In the middle of this forest with a bridge here. That's where we are. Just us, no one else around. Beautiful. And another beautiful lake here. And you kind of think you're right in the middle of the forest. But yet over behind us, they've obviously deforested it and collect straw. Plenty of it there as well. And right over there, might see in a minute, is a campsite. So feels like in the middle of nowhere, but we can hear civilization. Back on a public footpath, and was all the tents I was on about. Hundreds of them. Hundreds and hundreds. And there's the fields of straw. It's getting warm now. Sue's getting the top off. Getting a jumper off. It's getting a bit hot. But yeah, nice field camping. Come to this funny shaped tree in the woods. It looks like it's pointing somewhere. And then when you go up here, oh, you've got Corfe Castle. Wow, it's a unique view. There you go. Made it. Beautiful as that. Do with a few repairs, I think, though. Bit of plasterboard, maybe. Stunning. Old bridge here with the stream. How beautiful is that? Don't know how old that bridge is, but I'm guessing at least 10 years old. Going into the village soon, which is nice. Have a little walk around. Might even grab a cup of tea if Sue lets me. We have made it to Corfe Castle. Oh, and village, sorry. Yeah, this is the village. Which is very, very quaint houses. Very pretty. More of the village here. With the castle in the background. All these houses are so old and cute. Yeah, very pretty. How's that for a gorgeous waterfall right next to that cottage? Can imagine myself swimming down there on a hot summer's day. That is stunning, isn't it? Love it. Before you know it, we're back in fields. So we're kind of making our way back the way we came, but not exactly the same. Look at that old little farm building there. That's what I like. Farm building, middle of the field, with the castle behind it. And we're going up. I'm going to have a can of Coke sat here in the middle of a field, all on our own. Maybe a packet of crisp. Ah, lovely. We're back on the track now that we came down on, so we know this track. We've been here. But it's the simplest and safest way back because the A351 or whatever it is doesn't have a path running alongside it, so we're going to go back the way we came. But we enjoyed that, so can't really get bored of this, can you? Probably a couple of miles back to the car now. About an hour, not too bad. Been very fortunate with the weather so far. It's only rained when we were walking around the blue pool thing, and that hasn't rained since. There's the fields now with the hay. It's a bit muddy though, because obviously it has been raining in the last couple of days, but yeah, the blue pool rained for all of 5-10 minutes, if that. Look how green it makes it look. Probably half an hour now, back to the car. See, we have a fairly decent bridge here, but then when we get on the other side, it kind of goes to this, which is a little bit slippy, to say the least. I'm sure they meant well. And back onto the bridge. There's a little pool over there, and still surrounded by forest, which is lovely. There's a deer just there feeding. Oh, he saw me. How cute is that? Just staring at me there. How you doing, little deer? Well, in fact, not so little, quite a good size. That's cool. Right, we'll move on. There's loads of deer there. I'm counting probably at least 10. Oh, having a little fight there. It's all kicking off. probably not happy we're here. But wow, I've had to really zoom in for it, so it's not a great picture, but still. There they are. Back at the car. 7.5 miles. And all but 10 minutes bone dry, which is great because the weather said it was going to rain a lot today. Good little walk.